Allahu, 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 Allah.
For the time being, only 2 classes will operate, pre-primary and Year 1. Though interest in the school has snowballed, the plan is to limit growth to just 1 new year group each year. And while religion and Muslim teachings remain foremost, the school conforms with Education Department guidelines in all other respects.
They have a terrific feeling of community spirit, of family-mindedness, of sharing, of caring for each other, these children. They will happily, without being told, if someone has no lunch at school, they will just automatically share their own things. This is something that they're taught through their religion, Islam, that you share before you think of yourself. You give it to someone else rather than yourself. And if they have sweets, they will ask, can I share these out, which I think is quite unusual for a child to do. Perhaps the biggest problem stems from the very fact that the children do come from very close families and they tend not to be very independent. In the families, usually mum doesn't work, so she's always at home and she's looking after the children, and they're not really used to doing a lot for themselves. So we've had to try very hard over the first few weeks to establish a pattern.
The young faces of the Islamic faith. More than 260 students now attend the latest addition to Perth's multicultural education facilities. Once the Sacred Heart Catholic School, now the Thornley campus has been converted to a primary and secondary school for Muslims. State Education Minister Jeff Gallop officially opened the school today. He received a copy of the Islamic Holy Book and a video message from Muhammad. According to leaders, the institute is the answer to a decaying society.
You will have the morals which we are missing today, and that's all which would result in a good Australian citizen.
There's facilities on the grounds for the ritual washing before prayer, which Muslims utter 5 times daily. Apart from the religion and the teaching of Arabic, the new school is much the same as any other.
You have to answer him in the same way he attacked you, by logic, by answering him back.
A is for Allah, nothing but Allah. Ba is the beginning of Bismillah. Ta is for taqwa, bewaring of Allah. And Tha is for thawab, a reward. Ja is for Jannah, the garden of paradise. Ha is for Hajj, the blessed pilgrimage. Kha is for Khatam, the seal of the prophethood given to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Da is for Deen, al-Islam, religion with Allah since time began. Tha is for dhikr, remembering Allah. تخرج من دنيا الورى
الأفراح غرد معلنا ميلاد أحمد، طائر الأفراح غرد معلنا ميلاد أحمد. ها هي الأصنام زالت لم تعود في الأرض تعبد.
A special thing, and I can now, having seen Haj Abdullah Magar speak to you, how it all happened. The answer has come into my head. You are a very enthusiastic person who obviously has infectious enthusiasm and has obviously helped create what is quite clear to me as an outsider, an important new community in this area. And I pay special tribute to you for being clearly a great catalyst to creating this community. And this, of course, has led to the construction of this new building. And I think many of the fantastic calls you make on us to work together in peace, to work together to try and solve those things that create stress.
مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين، محمد سيد الكونين والثقلين والفريقين من عرب ومن عجم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. أوذيت في الله لم تهزم ولم تهني، أوذيت في الله لم تهزم ولم تهني حتى غادت أمة الإسلام في النجوم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. مولاي صل وسلم دائما أبدا على حبيبك خير الخلق كلهم. حبيب الله رسول الله إمام المرسلين، حبيب الله رسول الله إمام المرسلين. سريت من حرم ليلا إلى حرم كما سرى البدر في داج من الظلم. سريت من حرم ليلا إلى حرم كما سرى البدر في داج من الظلم. وبت ترقى إلى أن نلت منزلة، وبت ترقى إلى أن نلت منزلة
خير الخلق كلهم.